Hey guys, it's your girl Everything's TV. So I wanted to come back to this story that I had did about Grace Milling, and she was actually killed on her date. She had met this guy on Tinder, and they met up, had some drinks, went back to the room, and they said she was strangled to death during sex. I don't know if the sex was consensual. I never really read up on this whole story, so I don't really know if he forced himself on her or what happened, but I definitely wanted to talk about these text messages that just came out. And man, I just saw a lot of red flags that, Grace had missed. Man, if I could have been her friend, I would have told her to definitely not go on this date with this guy. He's weird. Now listen to this text and we'll get into the other text that he sent her. It says, okay, there's a few places up there that do great cocktails. How about we meet at Sky City? She said, I haven't said yes yet. Then he says, you haven't said no either. So what's it going to take to make this happen then? Would be nice. Okay, so let's go down here. Now, the guy's name is Jesse Kempson. He was 29, and they found him guilty of murdering her, strangling, it said, British backpacker Grace to death after they met on a Tinder date in Auckland. Okay, so it said Grace and Kempson leaving Sky City after they met on a date. Okay, so here's some more text. Maybe we can get a drink. Yeah, maybe. Maybe yes. Convince me. Well, my shoot. Hey, hey. What? I will buy the drinks. My shut. Shout. My shout. I said shoot. Well, some people pronounce it that way. But shout. My shout. My shout. Okay. So let me tell you where the red flags is. It's definitely red flags here. So the red flag here is that he's not making any sense. That's why she said, what? Like, what are you talking about? And then he says it again. I will buy the drinks. My shout. He's still not making no sense. Maybe he meant to say, maybe that's a slang or something for my treat. But anybody that uses slang, please be very aware. Now, I'm on my computer right now, guys, and I'm trying to find here if I can find another thing. Okay, here it is right here. It says the killer began the faithful conversation by saying, hey Grace, how are you? Much planned for the weekend? Now right here, he's not even being punctuational. He said much planned for the weekend. Why didn't say, do you have much planned for the weekend? She replied, hey, I'm good, thanks. And it's actually my birthday tomorrow, but I have no plans. So he replies, oh, shucks. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Then he says it again, much planned for this evening then? That is a red flag. Okay? First of all, he's repeating himself. When somebody repeats themselves over and over and over and over again, that's a red flag that something is wrong with this person's brain. Like, something's just not right. Okay? That's the first thing. Haha, thank you. I haven't. That's what she wrote back. He then suggested they go on a date, but at first, Grace seemed hesitant, saying, yeah, maybe. Persisting, being pushy. That's another red flag, ladies. If the dude is being really pushy and you're not for sure, but he's trying to push you, that's another red flag that you need to be like, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work out. I don't think this is gonna work out. You're being too pushy. I'm not for sure if I want to do this. They already said this lady, Grace, was hesitant about even going, and he's still sitting there trying to push her to do something that she don't want. Like this says all things of a controlling man. A man is gonna be very jealous, and a man that has some type of background that you don't know anything, a violent background at that, being really pushy, because a pushy person, excuse me, is a bossy person. Like it was so many signs in this whole conversation that I would have just been like, you know what, nah, I'm good. Because I've actually talked to people that talk exactly like this dude, when I was on POF, and I was like, you know what, nah, I'm okay. And they were still being pushy. A lot of these men that do these type of crimes, they're very pushy because they're trying to lure you somewhere by yourself, which he lured her to that room by herself so she would be defenseless. Another clue, guys, if it's like your first time doing dating online, and you want to bring somebody along, they're like, oh no, I don't want nobody to come along, and they just being really pushy about it and being real angry and get angry and stuff, then that means you need to be like, bye. You know what? This is my first time. I don't feel comfortable with being alone with you, and I wanted to bring my friends. But since you saying that I can't even bring my friend, no, I don't. I don't even want to do it no more. Like I don't want to do this. So, you know, it said that he suggested they meet up at a cool Mexican place up near Sky City in central Auckland that does great cocktails. Okay, no to the Mexican. Maybe she don't eat Mexican food. Everybody doesn't. Or maybe she really don't eat like that. Maybe she just want to drink for her birthday. But maybe the cocktails, Milan respond. Now he wrote, okay, there's a few spots up there that do great cocktails. How about we meet at Sky City? See? There you go. See? Right there. That is a red flag. He's being pushy and controlling through text. This is a controlling man. And you women gotta read on these texts. I'm telling you, you can tell a lot from the way people text. People think that you can't tell if you getting smart in comments or you being controlling. But I'm telling you, that's why I'm breaking this down for you ladies, so you guys can know. You guys can be like, oh yeah, everything TV told me about that tactic. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be the right one for me. Yeah, but here it is again, being pushy, and she was like, I haven't said yes yet. That's when she was hesitant. She probably was like, it said Kempson pushing her for a date, telling him I haven't said yes yet. So she was hesitant because he was like really like pushing her and forcing her, to go on this date, and she wasn't really sure. She wasn't sure if she had plans or not. That's why she was like, maybe. I do have a life outside of doing this dating stuff online. And that's when he said, you haven't said no either. What's it gonna take to make this happen then? Would be nice, he messaged. It's still being pushy. This guy's being pushy the whole conversation and being controlling. And then it says, haha, no. So where should we go? What is this kind of talk? Haha, no. She should have been out of there after that. I would have been going. I would have been like, look, I don't want to do this. I thought that maybe I would be interested in you, but you're just a little bit too controlling, and you're being pushy even with this conversation. I told you maybe, and you sitting here trying to force me to go on this date, and I never said yes to anything. Yeah, it would be nice, but I'm telling you maybe, and you're still pushing me. So you know what? I don't want to do the drinks. I don't want to do the Mexican. I don't want to meet you nowhere at no Sky City, and I'm just done with this whole situation because you making me feel uncomfortable. That's how I would have took this conversation. Now you're making me feel uncomfortable. Well, that's when he says, so this is the same conversation. So it said, Grace tells him she only has casual clothes with her, and he says that is fine, of course, because he knows what he plans on doing. And then it says, so that is a yes. Meet up near Sky City. He persists. It was almost 3 a.m. when Grace told him okay and told him to add her on Facebook, revealing her full name. CCTV footage showed Grace meet Kempson at 4:45 p.m. No, 5:45 p.m. at Sky City, and the pair went to a burger restaurant. And I don't think they drank. I don't think they ate anything. They just drank some cocktails. I don't really think she was in the mood to you know, eat anything. I think she just wanted to enjoy her birthday and just drink and just have her body relax because I know she was probably still I don't know. I think she was probably still iffy about this guy because that whole conversation will give you a headache. Like that whole conversation would gave me a headache. It said Grace sent a photo of the Sky City Christmas tree to her family, the last message they ever received from her. Kempson told police they pair parted company about 5 hours later, but CCTV showed them walking back to his flat. It was the first of many lies that led cops to believe he had killed Grace. And the last images of Grace alive footage showed her and Kempson kissing, hugging, and entering the building looking relaxed and happy. He eventually admitted killing her, but sickeningly claimed it was a sex game gone wrong. Yeah, okay. But cops who knew that Grace had been strangled for up to 10 minutes refused to buy it, and so did the jury when he appeared in court. They unanimously found Kempson guilty on November 22nd, 2019, following a 2-week trial. So that's Grace. But I just wanted to tell you ladies out there, be careful. You know, if that's just a little bit of what I can give you ladies about talking on online. I've been online, dating online for a minute until I found my husband. And yeah, you have to really read the text that these men send to you. If this don't sound right, and it sounds like they're disoriented and they're not, you have to say, what, huh? What are you talking about? Just bye. Bye. I don't want to do this. Okay, these are the last images of Grace alive. Show her in the lift to Kempson's flat. And that's them too. I mean, they look like a happy couple, but he had other things on his mind, which was a controlling, pushy murderer, is what he was. Yeah, so that's why that's the few tips that I have to tell you guys is just really read these messages that, when you're online, read the messages. And if you can't understand it and they're going all like you're talking about one thing and then they going off on a whole nother subject and they forcing you, like if it feels real pushy, like they trying to lure you somewhere, like just end it. And it's so easy to end it. All you gotta do is block them. They have. That's why I tell you that block mechanism that they made. I'm telling you, it's the best thing that I think that technology actually came up with is that block button, because it's just so easy to push. And sometimes they might come back with different accounts, but that's when you report them. Usually, I just block them and report them, and just let them know if they were harassing you. Let them know that harassment. Most of the time, they ain't gonna really do nothing with harassment. Like, it gotta be some real bad stuff for them, but to really really get them off. But yeah, you can definitely block people on the dating websites. And just Tinder, I'm gonna tell y'all, Tinder is not really a dating website that I would be going to find anybody. POF, I would say, because they got good men on there, but you just gotta look through them. But most people on Tinder is whack. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You probably be searching forever. Tag is another one that sucks. It's another bunch of liars, deceivers on there. You be better off going to eHarmony and Christian Mingle. Go on places like that. If you are a little fancy, go on POF, but leave Tinder. What I say, Tinder, Tag, Badoo, is nothing on there. You're just wasting your time. So, guys, I just wanted to share that with you ladies. Please like and subscribe my channel. Also, share this video with anybody that needs to hear this. Also, hit that bell notification. You can know each and every time I upload a new video. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, it is your girl, Everything TV, and I will see you guys in another one. Please stay safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.